Oh, baby. Hey guys, Greg Hudson here, host of America's Best Restaurants, and today we are in Warner Robins, Georgia at a veteran-owned kitchen and tap house. Look, the awards speak for themselves. They have over 100 beers on draft, scratch-made food coming out of that kitchen. It's time to head in to Black Barley Kitchen and Taphouse.
Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
Brother. Doing great, man.
And you must be Taylor.
I'm Taylor.
See, I heard about the beard, and it had to be Taylor. Can't be two beards like that in this place.
No, there's not.
So listen, I'm looking for Brian, man. That's what I'm looking for at the moment.
Yeah, him and Sean are out back smoking some wings, man. If you want to go check it out.
They're smoking chicken wings.
Smoking chicken wings.
Oh, I know we are starting this episode. You already know. Let's go. I followed the smoke and I found the action. What's going on? Hey, you must be Brian.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing well, man. Good to see you, brother.
Absolutely.
And it's got to be Sean.
That is
over
correct.
Here, over the grill. You got some, I see you pulling some wings off right now.
Yeah, we're pulling our smoked wings off.
You can smell those all the way through the kitchen. So I walked in, I met a very nice bearded and mustachioed man who sent me back here, Taylor. Great guy, man.
Absolutely. Been with us since the beginning.
Really?
Sure.
Awesome. See, and that's what I love to hear too. You got staff that obviously loves to be here. You guys are having a good time out here making some wings.
We take great pride in everything we do.
Excellent. Sean, you got to start telling me about these wings, man.
So
these are legit. This smoker, I mean, I see some real firewood back there.
yeah, so what we do is we prep a case of wings by using our dry rub. We bring them out to the smoker and we throw them on the smoker for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, get enough of that smoky flavor in there, and then we bring them into the kitchen and fry them. And then once we're done frying them, bring back up and then fry them again and serve.
Man,
Yeah.
that's and
Extra crispy.
Yeah.
and that's what I love too. And here's what I want you guys to understand: these gentlemen have a real smoker, real firewood. It's fun for guys like me and you, or ladies like you out there, to smoke food at home on a smoker like this. When you're using real wood, you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. These guys are doing it on a commercial level. How many wings would you guys say you put out a week? Do you even know, or what's that?
Roughly 2,000 wings a week.
2,000 wings a week over real fire being smoked out here. It is a labor of love, no doubt about that. Oh, I can like smell the char. And Sean, with the wings, what are you guys doing? You got a rub on there, or?
So we can serve it with a variety of sauces, but today I got a dry rub on there for you. So, like I said, when we prep the wings, it's a dry rub on the wings before they go into the smoker, and then we either dry rub them or sauce them for you.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Are these are staring me in the face.
Yep, those are
these
ready
for
to
us?
eat. Go ahead and try one.
Hey! So
Bring it in.
these are dry rub then?
Yes, this is our CAJUN dry rub.
Oh, these are great. These are fresh too.
Yep,
These are nice
right.
and hot.
Right off the...
And here's what I want you to notice, right? Smoked wing, you can see, look at that skin. That skin's ready to go. Char on there, crispy skin on the side. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Brother.
I try.
Whoa.
Wow.
These are excellent, man.
I
There's
appreciate it.
real nice spice on them, but I'm also getting a little sweetness in there. Just a hint though, not a lot, but enough that it dances across your palate, so it's not just one note. And then of course the smoke.
Mhm.
And the crunch on that too. I love the char on the edge like this. It's crispy bits. Love those. I would just sit out here all afternoon and like send wings in to be sold and just eat wings at the same time.
Real life.
Because you got to do quality control, boys, right? You can't just throw them in there without trying
Are you
them.
a flats or a wing or a drum guy?
Man, that's a tough one. I like both. I can't really pick, to be honest with you. 'Cause I like just getting all the meat off of the flats, but then I love like the little crispy bumps you get when it comes to the other ones. Backyard smoking in Georgia, baby. I love it. Now listen, I've done my research, man. Clearly beer's a huge thing here, right? I mean, over 100 beers on tap.
Correct.
This is where we're starting with food? Where else are we going here?
So we have our burgers in-house. I'm gonna prep for you today a Blackberry BBQ and our Rise and Grind, which are our two most popular items.
Now, is the Rise, I've seen one online. If you look up Black Barley, you're sure to see a picture of a burger with this beautiful egg right on top. That's gotta be the Rise, right?
Yep.
Tell me we're gonna try that today.
Yep, that's the one we got.
Excellent. Can I maybe hit the kitchen with you?
Yeah.
We'll take a look
And we'll
at
go
those
look
burgers
at it.
being put together.
Yep.
We have to talk about the beer today.
Don't worry.
And also your story. If I'm not mistaken, man, you're a veteran that opened this up on the community.
That's correct.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Appreciate it.
Can't wait to talk about the beers and hear your story. But up next, Sean and I are heading to the kitchen, man. That smoke is getting to my eyes. I'm gonna put some eye drops in, head to the kitchen, and I want the burger with the egg, bro.
We got it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so wings were incredible, brother, first of all.
Thank you.
Outstanding.
Appreciate it.
And I know you guys are pretty famous for burgers, too. I mean,
Correct.
you're a local favorite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, we won a couple awards for our burgers, so we try to keep them, award winning. And
Each
great.
and every one.
Yep, exactly.
And you've got like 11 burgers on the menu, man. So that tells me it's something that is pretty important to you as the chef, the kitchen manager, the guy running things back here. What are you going to take us through today?
So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the Blackberry BBQ Burger, which is kind of like a play on a barbecue burger where you got like pork, you got bacon, an onion ring, and barbecue sauce.
Hold on. Wait, we have pork and bacon on the burger.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
And then the second one I'm going to run you through is the Rise and Grind, which is kind of our breakfast burger.
Yes.
Goes from the patty, cheese, tots, bacon, and an egg. So,
Did you say there's cheese and tots
Yes.
on the burger too?
Correct. Yep, there are cheese and tots on the burger. So, yeah.
I think now you realize why they make award-winning burgers here and why they won awards. So we're gonna get to it. Let's
Okay,
go.
awesome. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna grab our patties and get them on the flat top.
Beautiful.
Put this right here. So once I get them on there, I hit them with our in-house seasoning that we do.
And I love that you guys are making your own proprietary seasoning, giving you your own unique flavor
Yeah.
to the burger. When people
Correct.
they come to Black Barley, they taste that burger, they know they're getting a Black Barley burger.
So once we get them all cooked up, I'm gonna run you through the bill. I just need to grab some gloves and my buns real quick.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll get them handed to me. Got our buns. And like I said, the two that we're building are our Blackberry BBQ and our Rise and Grind. We don't put ketchup and mustard on any of our burgers. We let the guests do that.
I love that,
So,
though. I love that. And it sounds like, listen, if you got blackberry barbecue sauce on the burger,
Yeah,
who in the hell needs ketchup and mustard at that
exactly
point?
right. So let me just put these off to the side. So this is our Blackberry BBQ sauce.
And you're making this in-house?
Yep, correct. So blackberry is the base for the Blackberry BBQ. And then for our Rise and Grind, we use a mayo base.
Beautiful.
And then all of our burgers come with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, traditional little L top.
Sure.
So we use a green
Oh, I
mix.
was gonna say, I like that mix there. Not traditional, just
Salad,
iceberg
yeah.
or anything. That
Yeah, no.
looks great.
Adds a little bit of flavor to the the burger itself.
Yeah.
Right. So get some greens in there. We're doing a tomato.
Nice. Beautiful thick cut tomato there, some red onion. Yeah, you know what I like though, is you're keeping sort of the classic produce on the burger.
Yep.
But with the burger itself, you've got your own seasoning, your own house-made sauces.
Yeah, and it just gives it a little bit different of a feel than like something you would get at a store or a different restaurant. Like
Yeah.
it's what you want when you come here. So now we got them built.
Okay.
We're gonna check on them over here.
Whoa, look at that fat rendering. That looks good. Nice sear on that side. Oh, baby. Man, I imagine when you guys are slammed, this thing is just covered in burgers.
Yep, like we're cooking them as fast as we can, but to the, where people want them or what they're asking for. That's what we're trying to give every time. So even,
that's like spinning plates on a stick almost with that many burgers back here.
Yeah.
That getting the right temp, the right cook.
It's definitely happened.
That's crazy.
We've taken photos, so it's kind of funny. So typically during this process, what we're getting now is both sides cooked, both sides charred, cooked up to temp.
Yeah.
And then the next step of the burger build is getting the cheese on the burgers, which, so with the Blackberry BBQ, we use a ghost pepper.
Oh, love that.
And a cheddar.
Oh, both?
Yep.
2 kinds of cheeses on that.
Correct. And again, just increases, it gives it more of that barbecue feel and less of a
traditional burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet that ghost pepper cheese, ghost pepper, that nice little kick in there.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, and it sneaks up on you. Definitely sneaks up on you. And then again, for the breakfast burger, we use the shredded cheese.
I love that.
Right?
I love that, man.
It's more of like you're getting the patties, the sausage for the, the breakfast sandwich.
That is the best description I think I've ever heard for a breakfast burger.
Yeah, and
that's exactly right.
It just makes it. I forgot.
Yeah.
So it just, gives it more of that breakfast home time like.
Yeah, the patty acts as a sausage would on a sandwich.
Correct.
That makes total sense.
And then again, the rising rind does get an egg.
Love that.
I try to.
There we go.
Get that going.
Man. I'm a sucker for breakfast.
Oh.
And so for me, like a breakfast burger, I don't care what time of day it is.
I can eat
I'm
breakfast
down for it, man.
Any day.
Absolutely.
Any part of the day.
Yes.
For sure. So that's melting. The burgers are done, or the builds are done. So once the cheese is to a certain point, that's when I'll go and I'll add the bacon and pork to both the sandwiches, along with the hash browns or tater tots. And the Blackberry BBQ also gets an onion ring on top of it. So it's our tallest burger and one of our messiest burgers. So it's one of those ones you got to give them a lot of napkins.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, so as you can see, we have a little more work to do, but after this, you're going to see these bad boys stacked up and ready to eat. All right, it is burger time finally. First of all, thanks for putting these together.
Oh, you're very welcome.
These are beautiful.
We try.
These
we
are
really do try.
Yeah. And I guess the one thing that I'm impressed by is there's so much preparation that goes into these, and yet you're cranking them out on a daily basis.
Correct.
Who knows how many per day?
I'd say a lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
Let's just go with
it's a lot.
But it's, just putting these together with such ease, really. I mean, because it's a difficult burger. Look at this stuff, man. This is piled high.
I wasn't joking. These are our 2 tallest burgers and probably 2 of our messiest burgers.
Oh, my God. I'm going to give you a fist bump now because in about 2 minutes, there will not be any fist bumps had because we're going to be all messed up here. But you guys, you mentioned earlier you guys won some awards here?
Oh, yeah. We've gotten our Best Burger Awards a couple years running. So, we pride ourselves on the way, one, we present them, the way they look, the way they taste. So that way, we're still providing that quality. We're getting it out in a timely manner.
Yeah.
So the customer, one, is still, getting their food while it's hot and presentable, and then letting them destroy it. So,
I love how casual you're, very proper. Like, well, we get our burgers out.
Just let them destroy it.
In a very timely fashion, very organized in the way we get it, and then we let them destroy it. Yeah. Well, let's destroy some burgers right now. I'm glad I got the breakfast one. I'm a big sucker for the breakfast burger.
Awesome.
And also, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do just for you guys? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the yolk on the outside just for you. Man, this is massive.
Good luck, Godspeed.
Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding, dude.
No, try to, yeah.
I got tater tots on mine. You got a big old onion ring on there. Oh my gosh. Here we go. You ready?
Here we go.
Ah. Oh, baby. Man. You know what this is really starting to say to me, or what I'm thinking out loud here, what's really coming to mind is when you walk in here and you look at that wall, you see 100 beers on tap. So you're coming here, you're thinking, I'm gonna go, this is a tap house. Then you sit down. You get smoked wings.
Yeah, you do.
Smoked by fire from the back. You get burgers like this that are massive and messy with scratch-made Blackberry BBQ sauce, with the fried egg, incredible patties, house-made seasoning. Kitchen and Tap House rings true. Like, you don't put the word kitchen on that sign just because.
No,
is what I'm trying to get at.
not at all. It sneaks up on you.
Oh my.
That ghost pepper is sneaking up on me right now.
Is it really?
Yep.
Man, this is outstanding. I can see exactly why this is so popular. 11 burgers, do you have one that's maybe the most popular?
I would say it's these two,
Yeah,
probably
good
along with our, we have a black and blue. We're very punny here. It's to back the blue.
I like that.
So
Kind of leads me to my next question here, because we're about to head out to the bar area with all those taps. I'm really gonna get in there and talk to Brian about his story. But speaking of back the blue, back to first responders, tell me a little bit about him before I go out there.
So Brian was in the military where he was firefighter. When he left the Air Force, he decided to maintain firefighting. And he currently firefights on base and is in the process of retiring.
That's the guy we need to talk to. He's putting out this food. He's putting out 100 beers, but oh, by the way, he's also a firefighter.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here. You gotta be kidding me.
Right.
Let's go talk to this guy.
All right.
Come on. Brother, good to see you. I'm glad we get a moment to chat with you.
Yes.
First of all, food, incredible.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely incredible.
Yes, sir.
But then I come out here to see you, and I need like binoculars to get to the end of the beers
101
down
taps.
here.
Like I said, if you like beer, you're going to guarantee to find a beer you like here.
Yeah. But I want to stop for just a minute, man, and talk about your story in particular. I mean, I know we're here for the restaurant, we're here for the food, we're here for the atmosphere, but I think that we would be doing everyone, all of you, a big disservice if we didn't stop for a second and talk about your background and how this became.
Well, honestly, it's a very complicated start, as some businesses are. We started out in 2015. It was myself and 3 firefighters. We were basically looking for a business opportunity. It was right in the middle of the craft beer boom. We came across a franchise. Obviously, 101 taps or 100 plus taps. I mean,
plus.
Rang in our ears correctly. So we sat there and we signed on. Unfortunately, the franchise itself had its fair share of issues, fell into financial troubles, and ultimately, when the pandemic hit, we had to make a decision, and we had to essentially buy ourselves out.
You had to pivot a little bit,
Correct. As of right now, it turned into I became sole owner, and we went independent in 2020 and opened up Black Barley Kitchen Taphouse right in the middle of a pandemic.
Well, and first of all, we're glad that you did. And I have more questions about the food and the beer. But you said something there, you're being modest. You said the word firefighter. Now, you just glazed over that. What do you mean, you and a couple of firefighters? Don't be modest, man. Let's talk about who you are and your background, brother.
Well, a 22-year career firefighter in the process.
There we go. See, we got it out of him. Finally, here we go.
In the process of actually retiring as we speak, so my lovely staff gets to see more of this friendly and beautiful face. I'd like to point out that in 2015, I had a lot less gray in my beard.
Sure.
As life happens.
Life will do that to you.
Exactly. Life happens. The stresses of owning a business. We're doing great now, by the way. I mean, I couldn't be prouder of what we've achieved and what we've accomplished in the 6 years now that we've been. So I'm glad you guys are here showcasing what we have and what we provide to our customers.
Well, thank you first of all for being a first responder.
Thank you.
I know all of y'all say it for all of you. Thank you for what you've done for our country, because I know you were also a firefighter in the military.
That's correct. 7 years active duty Air Force firefighter. Did my fair share of tours in the sandbox, and
Right.
got to get out and luckily enough to transition into the civilian side of firefighting. It was,
Yeah.
Couldn't be more grateful for it.
But we're glad that you did, and you see, I had to like pull that out of him. I was like, come on, give it to me. This man is a hero. I wanted him to tell that story. He won't say it. I'm going to say it for him. So we got that established. Now, let's get to the beer.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at this wall. This is nuts.
Absolutely, 101. We have basically anything that you can think of, we'll have on this wall, from meads, ciders, lagers, pilsners, IPAs, stouts, porters, ryes, reds. I mean, we literally have it on the wall.
There's going to be a quiz later. Hope you're paying attention. So here's what I want to do. So I'm from Cincinnati, right? It's a big kind of craft beer town. We have a lot of smaller breweries there. So I would love to taste something local, maybe to the Warner Robins, the Georgia area, something we could try that's local. Like for me as a beer lover, that's something I like to do.
Absolutely.
Something unique. What do you got?
I got you. Let's see here. Right now, I'm going to get you a Fall Line Daily Rye. Right here. This is from Macon, so right up the road. And this is a wheat beer. It's got a little.
I do like wheat beers.
Got a little citrus notes to it. This is an up-and-coming brewery right there in Macon, and they're doing phenomenal work. As you can see, if you look up and down the wall, we'll generally have anywhere between 4 to 5 of their actual beers.
Oh, really?
At a time. We try to always keep theirs, obviously supporting a local brewery.
Yeah.
Them being that close. Generally, we'll have their daily rind up. We'll often have their lagers. They have a Cloudbreaker IPA. I want to give them a good shout out, so I apologize.
No, let's do it. They deserve it, man. If they're local.
And they've done phenomenal things for us, and we enjoy their products.
Well, cheers to them.
Absolutely.
Cheers to local right there. Is there now when you taste beer, do I need to?
You can, or you can dive right in.
I'm a dive right in guy. They're laughing at me. I'm a dive right in guy. I'm not going to sit here. Oh, the terroir. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
does it taste good or does it not taste good?
No.
This is what I would drink.
That's perfect.
I love this.
Nice
This is my wheelhouse when it comes to beer. Great flavor, but not like watery.
Gotcha.
Light, but not watery. Great flavor to it. Man, this is exactly where I live if I'm having a beer.
Absolutely.
So listen, we had these burgers that were incredible. We met you out back at the Smoker, which I wasn't expecting in a place like this. Are you a restaurant? Are you a tap house? Are you like, I can't call it one way or the other.
I like to consider us a combination of both. We obviously have the tap wall, which speaks for itself to a certain degree, but we want to put out a quality food product, and that's what we strive for each and every day. Our customers keep coming back for more, so obviously we're hitting the right notes there. So absolutely.
I'm gonna grab some apps here.
But
If that's all right. What's going on here?
This is the fried green beans. This is one of our appetizers, sweet Thai chili sauce.
Love it.
Buffalo chicken dip. And mac and cheese bites.
Baby.
Beer food, right?
Exactly. This looks incredible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of our top sellers, by the way, for an appetizer.
Buffalo chicken dip?
Buffalo chicken dip.
Oh man, I love the layer of cheese on top. That's excellent. Are you seeing this right now? Little cheese pull. It's one of my favorite things ever. Brother.
That's one of our top sellers right there.
That is excellent. And you're no dummy either, because guess what I want after I just took a bite of that?
A beer.
A cold beer, baby. You are no dummy. A mac and cheese bites, you can't go wrong.
No.
Now, is this that sauce that Sean was telling us about?
Correct. That is the Chipotle Ranch. Yep.
You guys are making here too.
I told you can't beat it.
Listen, I'm gonna do you a favor. Saturday, Sunday football, you show up here, have a seat at the bar, fantastic scratch-made food, plenty of beer to choose from as well. Black Barley's the place to be. This must be a staple of the neighborhood.
It absolutely is. It actually kind of goes back to my roots. I'm originally from, obviously, as you can see, I'm an Eagles fan.
Right.
11-1, big shout out to them. But my hometown, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, I grew up literally on the second floor, so right above my dad's tavern. It was the O'Leary's Tavern. My kids actually just recently, this last summer, got to see it. It's now, unfortunately, to apartments. Obviously, you know how they work things in downtowns and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's a nice working class, like just local neighborhood, and my dad's tavern sat right in the middle. And I remember growing up, like sitting there, I was at the bar, my dad sitting there, and all the neighborhood people would come in. That's basically the vibe we're going for here. I want to create the same type of community vibe, neighborhood feel, everybody, all inclusive, everybody come in, have a great time, relax, have a beer, and have a good time, just have a good time.
I think you nailed it, because now that I hear that story, this all makes sense to me, because being here today, meeting your staff, it felt like family. Watching people come in and have a seat at the bar and chat with one another, it just felt very communal. So you definitely captured that, man.
I appreciate it.
So listen, you're talking about a local first responder who's done it in the military, who's now opened a bar to make sure that everyone that comes in this place has a great food experience, gets a great beer, and has just a really good time the way you did when you grew up, man. Thank you so much for having us and for sharing that story and for sharing the environment and what you're really creating. You're creating something special.
Appreciate it. Thank
This is very special, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Well, listen, we got some more beers to try, which I don't want to do on camera because who knows where that's going to go. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us here on America's Best Restaurants.